Previously on The Call That Changed Everything, Amara sat frozen as the truth stared back at her from the document in her trembling hands. Chief Adeyemi was not her biological father, but the second revelation destroyed her completely. She and Elias were not half-siblings. They were full siblings, same mother, same father. Amara's mind shattered. Across the street, where Amara's driver parked discreetly beneath a tree, he saw Amara, Bola and the mystery man exiting the restaurant. They were walking towards the car with Amara looking very distraught. He had seen enough. Moments later, the driver dialed Chief Adeyemi's number. Across town, Chief Adeyemi had just finished a private ice hockey game at the club. The billionaire answered, "Yes, sir. Miss Amara and her friend, Miss Bola, met with someone today." Chief Adeyemi asked, "Who?" "I don't know, sir. A young man." "What happened?" "I couldn't hear the conversation. But it wasn't a casual meeting." The man handed Miss Amara some documents. And when they left, she looked devastated. Chief Adeyemi, now agitated, asked, "Where is she now?" "At Miss Bola's apartment, sir." Chief Adeyemi was terrified. His worst fears suddenly felt much closer. The revelation that Elias was her full brother shattered Amara's world. For days she could barely sleep. Questions haunted her, questions only one person could answer. Her mother. One evening, Amara entered Chimaka's bedroom without knocking. Chimaka looked up immediately. The moment she saw her daughter's face, she knew. Amara sat down slowly. "Who is Fred Akolo?" The question struck Chimaka like lightning. Tears instantly filled her eyes. For several moments she said nothing. Then she finally began to speak. She told Amara everything. About growing up with Fred. About their family's friendship. About their childhood bond. About how he relocated to America. About her marriage to Chief Adeyemi. About 5 painful years of infertility. And finally, about the donor agreement. "He helped us," Chimaka whispered. "He gave us a chance to become parents." Amara listened silently. "So Daddy knew?" Chimaka nodded. "He was there. He signed every document. He knew from the very beginning." Amara felt a weight lift from her chest. For the first time since Elias entered her life, she could breathe. Her father had not been deceived. Her existence had not been hidden from him. The man who raised her had chosen her. Knowingly, willingly, lovingly, and somehow, that meant everything. Later that evening, Amara walked toward her father's study. Chief Adeyemi was seated behind his desk. He looked exhausted. The moment she entered, he stood. Neither spoke for several seconds. Then Amara finally said, "I know." Chief Adeyemi closed his eyes. He had been expecting this moment. Slowly, Amara sat down. "I want to hear it from you." Chief Adeyemi repeated almost exactly what Chimaka had told her. The fertility struggles, the donor agreement, Fred's involvement, the clinic, the decision, everything. When he finished, silence filled the room. Then Amara suddenly broke. Years of fear exploded from her. She walked across to him and collapsed into her father's arms. Chief Adeyemi held her tightly, as though she was still a little girl. "Daddy," the word came out as a sob. Chief Adeyemi's eyes filled with tears. "You are my daughter. Nothing changes that. Nothing." Amara cried harder. He stroked her hair gently. "I loved you before you were born. I loved you the first moment I saw you. And I will love you long after I'm gone." His voice cracked. "I am proud of the woman you've become. Nothing can ever change that." For the first time in weeks, Amara felt safe. The nightmare wasn't over, but one truth remained untouched. Chief Adeyemi was still her father. There was something else she wanted to tell him. Something huge, something devastating. Elias, the childhood pregnancy, the baby her mother had hidden. The possibility that her father still knew nothing. But as she looked at him, Amara couldn't do it. Not yet. She wasn't certain what he knew. And she wasn't willing to destroy this fragile moment. So she kept quiet. For now. Instead she asked, "Can I see the clinic records? The donor agreement, the medical reports, the procedure notes, everything." After a brief hesitation he nodded. "I'll get them." 3 days later a courier package arrived. Amara immediately carried it upstairs. Her hands shook as she spread the documents across her bed. She began reading, then rereading, then reading again. Something wasn't right. Her stomach tightened. The dates didn't match. According to the records, insemination had supposedly occurred on one date. But her mother's ovulation chart showed fertility several days later. Amara frowned. That made no sense. She continued reading. Then she found the doctor's procedural notes. Her heart stopped. The sample had never been logged as used. No insemination procedure had been completed. No clinical confirmation existed. No post-procedure observations. Nothing. The records became stranger with every page. Amara felt cold. Very cold. Then she reached the final page. And everything clicked. The procedure that supposedly created her never happened. Her eyes widened. No. She flipped through the documents again. Then again, desperately searching for another explanation. There wasn't one, only one conclusion remained. Fredicolo had not become her father through artificial insemination. He became her father another way. Amara's breathing accelerated. Her entire body trembled. Her mother had lied. Again,